Alright, hello and welcome back to Unity of Command. So we've just finished D-Day and now we get to see what it wants to throw at us next. Oh, Epic Face says not morning for him, it's midnight, which would be West Coast USA kind of timeline. Where are we? Alright, roads from Rome. Having broken through the Gustav line but failed to envelop its defenders, the Allies now prepare to pursue Axis forces further up the boot of Italy. Divisions due to leave for southern France are put in the lead, as Allied commanders in Italy are acutely aware that the imminent invasion of Western Europe will soon relegate the Mediterranean to a theatre of secondary importance. 12 turns. What horrors are we going to get today? Okay. AFHQ dispatch. Your orders are to push north while inflicting as much damage on the enemy as possible. Be aware that, although falling back, the Germans are far from beaten and will dig in or bite back if given the opportunity. These with the divisions set to leave for France later in the summer are well utilised. Replacements are about to become scarce. Wow. Breaking through over there is going to be a pain. What have we got over here? Indian, Polish. Polish are elite. Indian are elite and veteran. It might not be so bad. That bridge is going to be a problem. I wonder if any of them can build a pontoon. They would if the British HQ was even remotely in position to connect with them. They may just have to struggle on. We got the I'm going to move the British HQ maybe. What over here is British? Armour, New Zealand, that counts as well. Indian, South African. I'm not sure who the Free French come under. I'm going to guess the US, but so the US are all on this coast, so having the US HQ here makes sense. I'm really tempted to move this over here. Although you don't really... Okay, what I'm going to do... I'm going to put it there. On the assumption that when we connect up this railway line, it might extend along it. Because there's very little point in being over here, because this is all US stuff. The chance that it might connect up is probably a better choice for me. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. So be it. Right. Let's get these steps back in. Alright, we've got one Indian infantry step. Would it be better served up here? Or will it just tank there? Oh, they're out of range, so no, we can't do it up there. It's going to be these guys. British infantry. Possibly should have given them some instead. Alright, Free French. We got one step. In them. US infantry division. Do one in each. Oh no. Really need to find the hotkey for this thing. US armor, yeah. Good. Otherwise, I think they're in a good position. So, turn 2, it wants me to take this. So that's going to be these guys try and break them. They try and finish them off, and then the tank forces its way through, assuming there's nothing in the town itself. Grosseto, it's all the way up there by turn 5. That's blitzing up the highway. Ancona, that's turn 12. So it's expecting the right to be a slog. Same up the center. Right, so it's expecting a blitz up this coastline. And the rest it's expecting to be slow. Now, where's our supplies? Do we not have any supply dumps down? Alright, well, an obvious choice is here. Because it's the central nexus of 3 main support routes. And then the other one would be somewhere on this line. Do I put it at the front or do I push it back one? I'm going to put it at the front, I think. Potentially risky, but they should be able to handle it. Okay, do we want to put any specialist prestige costing steps in anything? He's already got Sherman and some other stuff. They've got +3 to artillery already. Ah, yeah, who's going to be dealing with entrenchment? You know, I'd love to put them in over here, but unfortunately we can't. They've already got an artillery, so that's good. They've got engineers. Actually, let's look at the tank divisions. M10, give it a bonus to and the Sherman. So the Sherman's 861, and M10's 683 with a star. I'm going to drop a Sherman in you. You're potentially going to be hard pushing. Give you a Churchill heavy tank. Tempted to use these more as a sort of a reserve. We'll just leave that for now, I think. Fami asks, how long is this stream going to be? It will be for the next 4 hours at least. Unity of Command will probably be for about an hour. Right, let's carry on with the mission and see how poorly this goes. Right, they want me to take this quick. If I put suppressive fire on them, and that breaks them. Okay. Push in. Oh no, I've actually messed that up now. This unit now blocks. Immediately screwed that up. Never mind. In, boys. Go, go, go. Let's see if you can break their entrenchment. Yes, you can. Get the tank in there. Infantry in and wipe them out. Okay. Push up. Break them. I'm going to have this tank go flying down here to try and establish those supply lines. Does that mean the HQ now reaches? Yes. Good. That's what we wanted. What are they? Is it full? It's Fulsham Jaegers, of course it is. Let's have the... Oh, I need to keep pressure on this left, but I don't want to send too many that way. Okay, I'm going to make the assumption the tank's going with them. We will block off there. Bring you down out of the mountains. And that's penned in these guys. We'll come back to that. I want to see what's going on. Actually, let's run a recon plane. Okay, there's an armoured step there. Good to know. You can now build pontoon bridge. Let's get across their side of the river. Basically preparing for next turn more than this one, I think, but these guys don't have the option for suppression. They do, though. Let's see if their artillery can break that entrenchment. Good. That'll do nicely. That did even better than expected. Kill a couple of them, force them away. Nobody can get across there, though. It does put us in a good position on that right, though. Okay, I think the left's pretty much exhausted itself. It's whether we want to attempt something on the center. No, we're out of command. Oh no, we've got some command points here. We could potentially suppress them. Okay. Wasn't quite what I expected, but alright. Okay, let's check our supplies. Everyone should be good. I want us to take Viterbo turn 2 as a bonus if we can. And if we can get a Vita... Oh, wow. And turn 11 up there. Alright. I mean, it's gone well so far, but I'm expecting the tank divisions to suddenly show up. He's reinforcing that. Okay. One unit supply disrupted. Who was that? These guys. Oh, they look like they're in strike range of Viterbo. I'm going to focus on the right first. So, you move up. They're really, like, dug in, given... they're only veteran. They're veteran as well. Okay. What have we got? Veteran, veteran, veteran. Put you up on the mountain. Swing you in there. Push you forward. You don't have artillery, that's frustrating. I'm going to go for it. Oh, is that what we gained? Okay. So we've swiped Viterbo out from underneath them. Maneuver you into there. Pull the tank division up. And have a bit of a bombing spree. Oh, lovely. We're in. Okay, he's going to need support. Maneuver you to there. Any of these stand a better chance against him? Not really. Feint attack. Get the tanks in there then. Pressing fire? No opportunity to retreat. I'm actually going to push them around this way. Use space to retreat back. You can do a feint attack. Hey, Tristan. Alright. I think everywhere is pretty much stuck. Oh, I know. We can repair that bridge. That will improve matters. So I think we're going to suffer a horrible counterattack out of here. Into Viterbo. But it does want me to rush. Okay, let's see. Can we soften up this guy? Then do... Nice, they've leveled up. Let's get them a free specialization in that. Finish them off. Storm up with the tank divisions. That works nicely. I think that is it for the turn. Be right back a moment. The dog is trying to get in the room. Sorry about that. Shut him out so that I didn't wake the wife up, and so he decided to jump up at the door, which probably woke the wife up. Never mind. 10-10. Ooh, was not expecting that. Okay. Now you've got artillery. Break that entrenchment. Finish them off. Wing in behind. Nice. Okay. Let me just swing over here for a minute. What have we got? German Gebirgsjäger. Elite mountain troops. Oh dear. That's why this side's going to be a slog. Right. One on one. Lose horribly. Let's get the Polish in. I'm going to come back to this side because I think we've got a good chance of making a breakaway down this right-hand side. But I don't want to hamper other sectors to achieve that. Come out with your hands up, we heard you're surrounded. Or I'm just going to bombard the hell out of them. Ooh, prisoners just revealed a lot of stuff. So there is quite a few infantry on the right, but not a huge amount back behind them. Got a couple of infantry divisions up there. Okay, let's get a front line in place. Gonna have to break them with the tank. Okay. Push them up to there. I think, although we could bomb stuff this side, I'm not sure there's too much of an advantage. The closest advantage we'd have is that they could maybe run to that, but there's a big old tank division here that I don't want them to get slaughtered by. So, we are going to utilize our bombers and hounding down this elite infantry division. Oh wow, we really got them. Where do I send the tanks? Do I send the tanks up this way? It's quite narrow. They're not going to do too much for the next couple of turns. But once we break out into this region, they're going to have free reign. Yeah, go on. We'll risk it. It might let us get Rosario. It's this nice 20 bonus points thing down here. If we can rush that. I mean, we do have a full front line at the moment. It is getting a bit sort of choppy this side, but that's because we got a lot of stuff contained in here where I had to keep this tank across. They're going to shift this way, I think, once this... Now we got this bridge freed up. Okay. Reinforcing on the hillside. Who have we got here? German Luftwaffe. Right, turn 5. It wants me to get there. Couple of tank divisions. That's possibly not going to happen then. Right. What to do here? There is a tank division there. That's one of their main supply hubs, though. Do I eradicate them? Yes. And I'm going to put you in a more central position to cover against this. And establish a front line. Now over here. That didn't really help too much. Not sure building another pontoon's going to help. No. I am going to do I want to move that up? No. I know they're out of reach, but if I go too far up, I don't think I'm going to actually help matters. And we'll miss a turn. Supply. Okay. I can paratroop them supply next turn. I'm going to take the hit for knocking them out a little bit. Okay. Supplies suffered down this road. I need to basically connect this up, I think. Push the tanks in. And then keep poking at them. Good, that's retreated them away. Okay. Right, what have we got here? We've got some Fulsham Jaeger. There's a dog chasing a ball or something around beneath my feet. We suppress the hell out of them. You can make the hills if you do. Okay, order units to methodically attack the position, reduce its entrenchment. They don't have entrenchment. I'm just going to hit them normally. Oh, we did better than expected. And they then move out of the way and let the tanks in. Maybe I'll try bombing them. That kind of did the job. We're in, boys. Okay, so that's the right flank pushing nicely. Let's see what else we can do. Push it like that for a moment. Oh, they just issued no retreat orders. Okay. Supply you. When did I need to get Grosseto to last turn? Tank divisions on the road there. We are outstretching our supply line still. Let's put you back in supply. Shame there's that infantry division there, or I would rush this tank up and around. position you there. Throw you up the road. Now, can we make a cheeky pontoon bridge to get across? He can still attack, but he's gonna take a casualty for it. I would rather not. Alright, let's push them up to there. Get a good old surrounding going on. Put them there. Bring you across the river. Yeah, these guys are going to be out of supply. But if we can get through Orvieto, we can get the supply flowing up this road, this railway some more. Maybe get them back in supply. Yeah, they've retreated away. They're doubling down. Luftwaffe troops are like, no, this is our bridge. You cannot have it. Right, well, you can move the least distance, so grab that. Have a scout flight? Nothing? Really? Bridge is clear. Ah, hello. I did think that was a bit suspect. Right. Hike the infantry across here. Can someone put suppressing fire on them? Only this one. It's good though, it's good. Try bomb. Oh, glorious. Get out of my town. Sabotage. Damage a bridge or a supply hub for free. How are you not in supply? You're next to the road. Capture those prisoners. Finish off of them. Okay. Do I destroy that tank so I can get across this bridge? I think possibly. Oh no. I really need to move up the supplies, but... Okay, anyone else that can move? Go on then. Take a pip hit. Let's get you back on the road where you should be in supply. Because they're getting exceedingly red. Same for you. Now, where's the enemy supply depots? It's got a main supply route on the right there. What I'm tempted to do is pull their supply from this whole left side of the map, other than the main arterial routes. Oh dear. We are having major supply issues and I'm not too sure I've got anything I can do about it. No, it's no good. I need to move you up. Okay, we can emergency supply them. They're now out of supplies completely. See, I don't think I can afford to... I just need more trucks and there's no way to get more trucks. Alright, there is an infantry division protecting that. Not a very good one, mind you. We'll have them. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff out of supply now. Okay. Ancona's a port. If I can take out the port, I think it brings in supplies, which will then sort this right-hand side out. Although, they've got supplies up to the road anyway, I just need to capture that town so it stops choking the supply line. They'll be back in supply next turn, that's fine. Get down off that mountain. This one will come in fine once we can kick them out of this town. There's an armored division there, so I don't really want to potentially lose steps off of him. Alright, next turn. Oh no. Okay. Not what I was expecting. Kicks them out of Ancona, which then sorts our supplies out. Heavily dug in troops. These guys have artillery, so bring them up. Might fall them back to the supply route, I think. Right. Okay, there's infantry there. That puts all of them out of supply, which is not good. So we'll emergency supply those too. That was potentially a bad plan. Right. Let's bomb this. Seriously, game. Seriously. Okay, suppression fire. Better. Kill 2. Drive them back. Push up. I was hoping that would push supplies across this river, but apparently not. Okay, we got plenty of turns to try and get to a reso. Yeah, I say that. You've got artillery. Means we want you in that position there, ready to try and break their entrenchment. Now, is anyone red supply? I think what we want to do. No, they haven't got any reserves. That HQ legged it. Oh, of course, I don't have connection to my HQ. Okay, push that. You get back on the supply line. You advance and kill him off. Take out that division. Take out that division. Oh, some prisoners. All right. You get to the supplies. You block that advance. These guys are in trouble. If we can't get to them sometime soon. Try breaking. There, well. As soon as we got rid of that support card, they were done for. Nice. Right, where have we got to get? Livorno and Arezzo. Keep you pushing up the coast. This lot are all going for here. Let's take... it's gonna be a supply issue if I do it. What I need to do, I think, is kick these guys out of this mountain pass and then hope it lets my HQ connect up. I'm not going to achieve it this turn. The next turn, possibly. You sit on the British HQ to protect it. Nearly lost that because I didn't spot them. Okay, they did pull back. Good. Right. Smash that. Connect that up. Does that put you... Yes. No, artillery failed. That one, however, did not. That should let us take Pizarro. Ugh. Capture those prisoners. Knock out that unit. Killed loads of them. Oh, hello. Right. Let's potentially go in through the mountains around behind them. Get you back in supply. These ones are a bit risky and out of supply, but now we need to move the US command up. For the following turn. Right, they should take that next turn. We should be able to take a reso next turn, so the bombing needs to be done over here. Well, that was pathetic, flyboys. Okay, up here, let's just attack, go for it. Get in there. We will take some more command points. Get you back into supply. This whole right side just needs to hide on that supply line, I think, unfortunately. Let them out with the infantry and march you in. We take Firenze. It sort of go outside of the map. Yeah, goes out of the map. That tank division's now elite. Oh, we got a feint attack. It suppressed him a little bit. Didn't really help. No, it's going to be another turn to take them out, I'm afraid. So Epiphase says, shouldn't blame the bombers, it's hard to spot infantry from that high up. I would agree, but they're an enormous infantry division. They're not a small unit at all. Hello there. Guessing that forest is what's really helping them. That's better. Suppress the hell out of them. Stop him advancing. Anywhere too painful? Right. Prisoner collection time for people with supply. Gonna run you to there to block him in, so he's completely penned in now. He may be able to escape across the river, but then he won't be able to get very far. Right. Let's just try it. Oh, we suppressed him. Yay. The Luftwaffe are reinforcing. Give you some supply and then send you up from this direction. You can eradicate them. Then just leaves these guys. Who don't want to run away. Unfortunate. We should have had him this turn. Alright, then everybody can stay on supply lines. And eradicate. I believe that is everybody. All objectives complete. Just get everybody on a supply line that needs to be on a supply line. It's like, oh, you've got air attacks available. It's like, yes, there's no one to use them on game. End scenario. Well, I think that one went well. I'm not sure we could have asked for that to go any better. So, next week we will see the Battle of the Bocage. But for now, that's going to be it for Unity of Command.